on Friday morning. We're here on a lot Polish Airlines 737 MAX 8 in Berlin Tegel. Now, as you all know, this Berlin Tegel is about to close, so this is probably gonna be the last flight I'm gonna be from here. And we're gonna switch over our services to Berlin Brandenburg. Now, a lot of people are gonna miss the Hexagon. And apparently, there was gonna be looking at official plans of the airport. There was gonna be another one over here, but I guess I was never made to. Berlin Tegel was the gateway of West Berlin to the Western world, because as you know, Berlin was surrounded by East Germany back in the day. So it has a very important historical aspect. So that's why a lot of people say that losing Berlin Tegel will be losing part of history. Now, I don't know what they're going to do with the airport. I don't know if they're gonna demolish it, or I don't know, turn it, keep it as an airport. But I know that there are gonna be no commercial flights no longer gonna take off from here, which is sad. Either way, let's get started. We got those huge screens for the 737 MAX series, and now we just got to get over here and start this thing. Let's turn the battery on the emergency exit lights. The ground services, disconnect the GPU. Let's give this thing a little bit of power. Let's turn on the fuel pumps. Let's turn on the hydraulic pumps, the probe heat, the window heat, trim air, and the APU bleed. So Simber says that it's an hour and 20 minutes, so we're gonna go up to, we're going west. So we're going about, let's see, to east. So let's go to 350. We got enough fuel as it is. Let's empty that center tank. We don't need the center tank. So now, let's begin the navigational sequencing. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're good today. I don't have my face on today because I look terrible. The beauties of the morning, isn't it? Now that is not out of date. I have 2012. I don't know what this is talking about. Gate 8, I think it is. Let's put this here. Routes. We are East Northern Europe, Holland, Katowice. Our flight number is lot 116. Performance in it, we're gonna put reserves to be 0. Cost index 254. And our cruising altitude is going to be 350. Execute. Our N1 limit. Set it up. Take off. Flaps 5. Sets our gravity. FRC, what's up? 117, 118, 133. Departure. The sky, but I guess it can't hold us. Don't mind me. That's just an old song. We're taking off from 8 left. And Gergit. We're taking M75. How are you doing, Farsky? Hope you're doing alright. Cobus. And from Cobus, we're taking L9X6. Good morning, everybody. We're just getting started programming the airplane. Alright, so after this, we're going to molasses. And from molasses, we're taking T174. No, never mind. T714 to Mapic. And then activate. And arrival, we're taking Mapit to D with ILS 27. Execute. And we're on our way. We should have our legs ready. Man, that's about time. That's about time. About time you have that thing. Turning on the flight directors. And we're just waiting for the IRS to align. In the meantime, it's 6 minutes. In the meantime, let's ground services. Actually, start the flight leg. There we go. We had the reversers on for some reason. Now this is Berlin Tegel. This is the old international airport. All the services are being moved to Brandenburg. Oh man, that's... Now for the mega campaign. Have fun. Now we're here in Polish Airlines 737 MAX 8. I think the guy who made this did something wrong. I think on one side it's spelled in Polish. $133.
Guys, the lead's on board.
Alright, the lead's on board. Put this in. Turn this on. No, we're flying to Poland from Germany. We're in Berlin. Auto brake set for rejected takeoff. Turning on the lights. Strobe is steady. Anti-collision lights on. Four minutes.
Flight attendants prepare for departure. Cross-check and all call. Thank you.
You just have to wait for that to align. We got 4 minutes left. I could have made the IRS align time much faster, but then that would be unrealistic, wouldn't it?
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Alright, 4 minutes. This will be the last time I take off from Tegel, because I'm probably going to get the Brandenburg scenery from Aerosnaft. So let's say goodbye to Berlin Tegel. They build a brand new airport on the south side of the city, so they're not going to use this one anymore. Alright, so we're going that way. 8 left. Three minutes. We just have to wait a little bit. In the meantime, I think let's see if we got everything set. Let's reduce this to 0. Actually, let's set this at 080. VNAV condition set. How now exactly conditions are not set yet. We're waiting, still waiting for that to happen. Everything's set. Packs are in auto position. The circulation banners on auto. Maybe bring these lights a little bit like this, because it's gonna turn dark pretty soon. So we might as well have a little bit of light coming in from the cockpit. There we go. And how about on the other side? Alright, so just so we know, just in case it happens again, this is where the landing gear gravity extension is. Behind the throttle. That is the type of ILS instrument that it is. That's the type of ILS instrument that the plane is capable of. So, for example, if you have Cat 1, you can only use Cat 1 ILSs and so forth. But it has backwards compatibility. So, if you have Cat 3, you can use both Cat 1 and Cat 2. If you remember the last time when I flew the Max, or any type of 737, I didn't know what the gear extension was. So we were approaching the runway, and the gears didn't want to come down. Now I know where it is. If that happens again, it's weird that it's hidden away, and it's not somewhere easy to be found. Unlike like an Airbus. How long until we get ready? 1 minute. In the meantime, let's turn on the auxiliary power unit. 1, 2, 3. Let's put in altimeter for. Let's get the weather conditions for Tego. There's no weather information available in it anymore. That's because I guess the weather station closed. So we have to use the closest thing available. $10.18. Let's switch this to hydropascals, hectopascals. So this airport is officially closed. That's why we didn't get That's why we didn't get any weather information out of it. For those who are wondering. And it looks like now we finally have the radius. We finally have this up. So let's go to grounds. Let's go and get connected to the APU. And now let's disconnect the GPU. And let's go to the operation systems and get disconnected from the gate and call Struck.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Toes driving up.
Alright, we're getting ready. Alright, so we're just getting ready to get out of here. There is the push truck.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Set parking brake.
Oh, we have the parking brake set. We do have the parking brake set. What's he talking about? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning.
How connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake released.
Starting pushback, and you may start the engines.
Alright, let's get started. The first things first, you gotta go to the engine starter here and set it to ground. And now we're getting some action from the right engine. There's good news for the Max. They're allowing it to fly once again pretty soon. So there's good news for that. A lot of people were wondering whether this Max was going to fly again. But even if it starts flying again, I don't know if people will have trust in it. Will have enough trust to fly the Max. Because of its reputation in the sky. So that's it's only a matter of time to see whether or not when the 737 Max is flying again for reals. That then we'll see if people will have trust in it. They're saying, "Oh, it's a 737 Max. I completely trust this aircraft, and I'm willing to bet my life flying it." You know, when that sort of thing comes. Starting right engine. Apparently, a lot of news anchors are calling Arizona for Biden. That's probably the latest, and also Trump won Alaska. That's probably the most recent stuff going around that has to do with the election. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't mean anything when it comes from their mouth. But people take it seriously. Now, for example, when the Associated Press called the elections for Biden, people said, "Oh, okay, that means Biden won." But the audits are not done yet. There'll probably be a hearing on the Supreme Court. So the election is far from over. So there's still a lot left to do.
Operation complete. Please hit parking brake.
And my home state of Georgia has a runoff election in January just to elect their senators. And I'm not trusting the mail system again, so I'm going to vote in person, risking myself with COVID-19, whatever. So a runoff means that no candidate reached 50%, and because they didn't reach 50%, we have to vote for them again. But this time, there's only 2 people. The first 2. That will be in Georgia, incumbent Senator David Perdue and challenger John Ossoff. And on the other Senate seat, incumbent Senator Kelly Loeffler and incumbent and challenger Raphael Warren. One of them is a kid, the other one is a reverend. So, plus Kelly and Purdue were already leading. If it weren't for the runoffs, they probably would have won. So I'm gonna predict that Kelly and Purdue are going to win again. That's my prediction. right? And let's turn off the aviator. No more elections. Let's Newman into the sky. Oh, okay. So, as my home state of Georgia has runoff elections for both of its senators. The incumbents are David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler, and the challengers are John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock, respectively. Both the incumbents were leading both times, but since neither of them got 50%, we have to vote for them again in order to get a clear 50-cent majority. But since the incumbents were leading, since Perdue and Loeffler were leading, my prediction is that they both are going to win in the runoff, and that means the Republicans are going to keep the Senate majority with 52 to 48. We lost the Arizona seat to Mark Kelly, twin brother of Scott Kelly, the astronaut that spent an entire year in the ISS. But we flipped a seat in Alabama. And we also flipped a seat, I think, somewhere else, if I'm correct. But they still have a net 1. Well, do you think it's suspicious that a lot of the ballots were found in only Biden marked and no other representatives? Wait, so the ballots they found were just the only Biden was marked? Nothing local? That's weird. Because if they had local votes on them, then you think, oh, okay, then that makes them a little bit more legitimate. But if they're only voting for just Biden, then I guess that makes them a little bit more suspicious, a little sus. 95,000, Jesus Christ! They really want Biden to win, don't they? Trump has until January 20th to do whatever he's doing to get the election on his side. If he doesn't do anything by then, Biden is inaugurated 2046 president. We will see. That's what I tell myself. We shall see. Aviation news, Delta has retired their entirety of the 777 fleet. 50 witnesses in Pennsylvania alone. That kind of makes you worried for the other states, Georgia, Arizona, and yeah. The thing is, on election night, all those states were red, and then suddenly they turned blue. Well, a lot of people are saying, oh, that's because the mail-in ballots are starting to come in. It makes sense, because a lot of the mail-in ballots would be Biden, because he's the one he campaigned for the mail-in ballots. But let's not forget, this is the first time people use mail ballots en masse. So there is a chance of election fraud because nobody was ready for this. This was all of a sudden. Like, there are states like Utah who have done mail-in ballots for decades. But states like Pennsylvania or Georgia who have never done mail-in ballots at this rate, they're still lagging behind a little bit. All we have to do is just wait and see. Same thing goes for Michigan, Wisconsin, and all those. Barely gaining speed. There we go. Let's turn this off. I don't want to sneeze. Well, sneezing is not a coronavirus symptom.
80 knots.
Oh, Jesus, we're slipping a little bit, aren't we? Stay in the center line.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Gear up. There we go, now we're in the air. Oh, see, hope Trump wins. I don't know what happened, but if it does, well, congrats, fine. I still haven't conceded yet.
1,000.
So I guess I'm also waiting to see what's gonna happen. This will probably be another Bush v. Gore situation, but times 10 because it's not just Florida this time. Well, not politics, let's enjoy the flight. You're right. It's time to, let's go to Poland. We just took off from Berlin and we're heading to Katowice. No, I don't want to go to Poland. Jesus Christ, look at it, looks like, man, Berlin from here looks like Doomer Town. Wait, what does it say here? Let's see. Lot Max Boeing 737. Nowy Wysyp Florycie, new in our fleet. Witamy na Tatsle. Welcome on board. Okay. I didn't know that they would go this far, making the cabin a little bit more. It looks like they did some things, but yeah, looks really nice. Extend of our cross check. right, here we go. Man, look at that. It's almost, I guess it's really late already. Let's reduce the flaps. Yeah, it makes it. Yeah, look at that. I think it's like sunset or something. Where's the sun? The sun is nowhere to be found, but its reflections are still visible. Oh, we're going up a little bit too fast, and we're losing speed. Well, everybody, welcome to the flight. Let's see, where are we? Actually, no, it's the map that I'm looking for here. Yeah. All right, so we're taking off Merlin, and we still haven't reached the border between. We haven't reached the border between Germany and Poland yet. So we're almost there. 13,000 feet. We're already almost into our position. Once the 737 MAX is finally in the air, I hope Boeing starts working on its replacement, because this was a terrible idea anyway. Berlin to Warsaw, one tank. World War II means. I mean, yeah, if you can reach across the country, I guess. I mean, yeah, if you take this entire highway all the way to Warsaw, you don't have to, and if you don't have to stop to refuel, then yeah, that's a really good car. I don't know how many miles is it, and how many miles per gallon was that Volkswagen. Here we go.
Banking.
Oh, I know. Oh boy. So I'm getting some money, so I'm not sure what to either get a new weather engine, a new aircraft, or just some more scenery. I'm still thinking of that. Flying a highway, most fuel efficient tool, they trust me. I mean, you got a point there, Willie Wallace. It is more efficient if you fly on a highway. I use highways as reference points when I fly VFR anyway. So yeah. Oh, okay. And what's wrong with what happened to all those sessions getting canceled or anything? Also, feel free to follow if you want. Do you have a they have a reason why all those Dungeons and Dragons sessions were canceled. Alright. Reason is called other people. I guess the missus takes importance. Oh, you know, first key didn't show up. Oh, they're throwing at you. They're throwing at you, Firsty. What are you gonna say about that? Hey, you believe me? No, you're not strong. I did show up. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Didn't even show up a couple of times. You're insolent. I showed up every time, like a day late, just turning up in a shower for 1 hour or something. Hey, I take long showers, so he's got a little bit of my defense. I sometimes take really long showers, but it just feels so good. I don't think I've never been in the shower for an entire hour. I think my record is like 45 minutes. That's because my mom was you've been in the shower for 45 minutes, Francis. Get the hell out of there. That's probably why. I just like to think out loud in the shower, so that's probably why I take so long in the shower. Alright, so let's see what's going on the... Let's look at the day-night cycle. Look at the day-night cycle. Looks like we have already... It's night. This is the sunset line officially. And we have like a little bit of 28 minutes until we reach Katowice, which is over here. Okay, that sounds good. Shower speed run win, huh? Oh yeah. How fast can you take a shower? My dad says that he can take a shower in 5 minutes. I don't believe him. Well, he does. His showers are very fast. Yeah, Katowice. Yeah, like last time, remember? Oh no, the cats. Cat town. I don't know how to like Katowice or Katowice. Make myself louder. I guess let me get the properties of this thing. Let's see. Let me go to devices. I think I have to do devices or something. Alright, let me get this. Alright, made the desktop audio a little bit. Alright, can you guys hear me better now? Alright, I had to reduce the... Alright, so let's see, levels... Okay, I made myself louder now. Hopefully now it's better. Not only reduced the volume of the plane, but also raised my voice volume. Also, William Wallace, if you like this content, feel free to follow if you wish to do so. And it helps the channel. All right. Let's see. Let me know. How's this? Is this better? Is this enough? Hey, thank you so much for the follow, William Wallace. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Neolux family. We're about 31,000 people here. That's okay. Alright. So you both are from Poland and you both are into Dungeons and Dragons. So the thing is, my college friends play Dungeons and Dragons and I am completely oblivious to the game itself, and Persky here said he was able to help me figure out the game. Oh yeah, computer science? Oh crap, forgot. This is the thing about the 737. If you don't turn on the packs, you suffocate. I'll go over here.
That's gonna go.
Into all kinds of RPGs D&D included, so you have fun with demons. Oh, that's nice. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, so the cabin altitude is gonna reset, hopefully. Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna pass out along with the rest. Oh. Oh, that would be great, man. First, he did say he will find a way to help me with it. Because if you can, that would be great. That would be awesome. Oh boy, what's going on with this lag? It's not the streaming thing. That thing is running perfectly. It's the game. Yeah, the game is, but the streaming service is perfectly fine. Hold on a second. Yeah, we're barely getting any frames. I have no idea why. We're getting 9-10 frames per second. Really? I guess if the game lags, it impacts it a little bit. All right, now there we go. Now it's much better. Now we're flying into that glow, but not that much because we're just gonna turn south and head our way. Anyways, we also reached cruising altitude, so let's turn the seatbelt sign off.
Well, folks, for our initial cruising altitude now, it should be a relatively smooth flight. Seatbelt sign is off. Please only move around the cabin when that sign is off, and anytime you're in your seat, I do request your seatbelt fastened about you regardless of the seatbelt sign. If you'd have to a little closer, meanwhile, please sit back, relax, enjoy the trip with us.
Alright, we're flying. Woo! Can you guys hear me now? Alright, perfect. Oh, hey, Golden G, how are you doing? Sorry I haven't been able to do the Istanbul flight. I was supposed to do it on Wednesday, but then I overslept. Because I spent the entire night last night working on homework. But soon I'm reaching Thanksgiving break, so it'll give me more time to focus on Twitch stuff, which is great. When is Thanksgiving break anyway? When is Thanksgiving? It's I think on the third Thursday. So let me grab my calendar. Okay, looks like the Thanksgiving break. I think Thanksgiving is next Thursday. So this is probably the last. I think. Let me see. Thanksgiving 2020. It's November 25th. Okay. I thought it was the third Thursday. But I guess it was wrong. It's the fourth Thursday. Fine, so it's all right. I had to learn for a math exam. I had to write the exam today. Yeah, man, school sucks. But I'm almost done with it. I'm getting Thanksgiving break next week, not this week, next week. Why does Canada celebrate Thanksgiving in October? Like everybody else who celebrates Thanksgiving celebrates it in November. Alright, see ya, William. It was nice having you. Too bad we're gonna miss the landing to Katowice, but that's alright. Yeah, because they're Canada. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Canada is bananas. Alright, so we got 25 minutes left on the flight, so we're almost there. So let's see how much we got left. Let's take a look at the map. So this is where we are. And we're turning into, I guess we're making a straight line to Katowice. And after Katowice, we're gonna head to, I don't know, somewhere here. It starts with an R. Oh right, as Rezov or something. Do you play other games other than X-Plane, like Rainbow Six Siege or CS:GO? Yeah, I do. I do. But since my community revolves around flight sim, I don't know if I should. It should be a good idea to play other games like that. So I have been thinking of it. Don't get me wrong, I have. Yeah, I was actually thinking of streaming Five Nights at Freddy's in Halloween. And I was like, maybe that's a little bit too much. I'll probably stream it next Halloween. But yeah, I'll probably spice it up every once in a while. I'm actually thinking of streaming. Oh, Resolve, that's where it is. I'm thinking of streaming. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, Thanksgiving stream. But what rhymes with Thanksgiving? I guess a cooking stream or something. Like how to make a mac and cheese casserole or something. I'll think about it, and I'll give you guys an update on the server. Looks like the cabin altitude never got into fruition. That means our people have suffocated, which is sad. Flying into the night, avoiding the sun at all costs. Oh, there was a series about that in I don't know, like in Netflix. It was really nice. Well, I hope everybody's having a good time today. Alright, we're going to be crossing the German border into Poland right about now. There's a little bit of music in the back. I don't know if you guys can hear it. There I am. It is Twitch, if you're listening. It is royalty-free music, so I promise you that I won't get the MCA because of it. All right, so once we reach this little green dot where it says TD, that means the aircraft is going to start to descend. And when it starts to descend, that means we're almost in the airport, which is great news. Also, if the landing gear doesn't come down, let's not forget, it's over here. The gravity extension is over here. Yeah, that was my last flight. But I still have to get like the Aerosoft Berlin Brandenburg scenery, which I still haven't done it yet. But I'm thinking of doing it pretty soon. I wonder if it's going to be on sale one of these days. Yeah, Berlin Brandenburg XP by Aerosoft. It's $30. Oh, that's great, man. I'm sure it is. It's $30, so I don't have that money. I don't have that kind of money right now. So I just have to wait to get that scenery. Yeah, $30. For that amount of money, you can get the entirety of Antarctica. I remember seeing that there was a expansion for Antarctica Mega Scenery. It includes the entire continent for $30. $12 million square kilometers of mesh terrain, 35-30 airports. If you ask me, that sounds like a much better deal. You know, and Antarctica for just $30. There's also Perth for $22, but I don't fly to Australia that much, although I should. Cause Australia's pretty nice. I have a few friends from Australia. I'm just waiting for sceneries to get to get on sale. Recently, I got a lot. I guess all the Dureski Designs ones, like Chicago Airports XP. I got them a while ago. I got New York Airports XP, Seattle Airports XP, and Washington XP. So I got a lot of it. So most of the United States airports have sceneries, but then I'll have to slowly expand into Europe. It is not for sale. It's $30. It's a lot. The Citation 2 is the Citation 2 is for sale. A lot of aircraft are for sale. That's interesting. What about SIM market? Yeah, not on sale. Yeah. Yeah, when it's for sale, that means they're selling it. When it's on sale, that means that it has a discount on it. I know English can be weird. MS Park 747-400? No, I haven't heard of it. Oh, really? Oh, it's like is it like a Zebo thing? That's awesome. Yeah, sure. I'll be happy to check it out. I'm a big fan of the jumbo jet. All right, thanks, man. I'll make sure to check it out once this thing ends. Man, this sounds really nice. I think the 747-400 is the only one of its type. Like the 300, I think it's based on the old one. So it's like there's no length variations or stuff like that. Unlike the 747-8, which a lot of people say that the SSG is really good, but I'm still not really sure if I should buy it or not. I still don't know whether or not I should buy the SSG 747. Oh, I'll check it out. Oh, wow. This thing looks really good. Let me know if they have a paint kit. Alright, that'll probably be the last flight. Jesus Christ, we're taking really long because it's like 10 frames per second or something. Jesus. So this is what happens when I try to run so many things at once. Ah, man, that's terrible. Are they doing everything from scratch, meaning that the ones made for the 747-400 for the default 747 don't work? Yeah, man, I'm a little tired. Really? Ooh. Engine variants. That's great. That's always good. Let's reset the MCP since we're so close to the top of the set. There we go. And the best of all is, this fucking thing has IRS alignment. Yay! That's great! How many engine types did the 744 have? I don't remember. Alright, so Pratt & Whitney, GE, and Rolls-Royce. I don't know which one the default 747 has. Oh boy, we're getting a lot of turbulence, aren't we? Alright, we've been live for 1 hour. Woo! We're almost done. Might as well turn on the wing lights because it's almost you can barely see anything. Oh, everybody, we're flying to Katowice today. And we got about 60 minutes left on the flight, according to the game, and according to the EIPC. It's finally Friday. Yeah. Well, at least for me, it's just 11 in the morning. Europe is already, it's already Friday night, which is sad. A lot of things happen on Friday mornings. Top of the set in 40 miles. 5 p.m. in the evening. Yeah, it's probably dark because it's winter. Alright, so things are going good. Top of the set is in less than 40 miles. Probably gonna end it here because there's so much stuff going on. My frame rate is terrible for some reason, like less than 10 frames a second. I guess it's because I'm flying this plane. I guess I can't fly the 2K version, no matter how much I want to. The 4K version, I mean. I'll send you a POV picture of the IRS alignment. Oh, sure. I've always been a fan of Boeing planes, but I've been slowly turning into an Airbus guy. Also, for those who didn't know, it is Friday the 13th. Ooh. Someone tell Jason Voorhees that he's free to leave his hot log cabin. And it's not any Friday the 13th, it's Friday the 13th, 2020. So you know shit's gonna go crazy. Shit's gonna go crazy on Friday the 13th, 2020. Also, I'm thinking of doing some group flights next week. So if you are into that, let me know. Yeah, I'll probably do some stuff in the. Let's see, cruise. Let's see, TD, mapping, AFEB, MAPIC. Alright, top of the sun is out, and then 20 miles. So let's increase the range a little bit. This thing is going to descend on its own, so we should be completely fine. Alright, 12 minutes left and we're on the ground. Alright, so top of the set in about 15 miles. We're almost there. Alright, top of the set, almost here. We're starting the set soon. Into Poland. Wee-hee. And also night already, Jesus Christ. I think I know what's causing all the lag. It's X-Europe. All the stuff that X-Europe has to render.
Sounds good. Back up for arrival. If you're up and about, please turn to return your seats, fasten your seatbelts. Still showing well ahead of schedule. Thanks, Skippers. Hope you have a nice week. Have you on air here very shortly.
Hey Nick, can you hear me now? This thing just keeps getting disconnected. I have to do something about it. So what are you up to, Nick?
be back. I'll be back in a few seconds. I'll be back. Sorry about that. I just had some things to do. So, are you still there, Nick, or did they just say morning? Hey, Gold HD. We're almost down, 21,000 feet. We're almost home. I guess we're almost in the airport. Woo! Fine, we're gonna be landing soon, so we better get ready. Alright, sounds good. Well, we should be landing pretty soon. We're already like in the vicinity of the airport. Alright, we got, I guess this is probably our last turn, I think. I'm not sure. Oh no, we're not done yet. Might as well get these things. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna make a turn and then we're gonna land into the get into the airport. I'm a fan of jazz. I like jazz, but jazz is not my go-to music. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're starting at 16,000 feet. Well, no, seriously though, jazz is really good. Jazz is nice. There's gonna be a huge march on Washington D.C. tomorrow. I want to see that. 15,000 feet. Reducing speed. All right. Whew. Alright, so now we're getting ILS frequencies. And that's the airport over there, if I'm correct. Yeah, I like math. Sometimes math can be overwhelming, but at the end of the day, I love math. Terms like 3x squared plus 5x. Alright, you're making a little mistake, but remember the order of operations. I mean order of exponents. Like you go x cubed plus x squared plus x plus 1 or whatever. So the correct way to write that expression would be minus x cubed plus 3x squared plus 5x. That's a much better way to how to write that down. I think it's called order of exponents, but I might be wrong. Alright, we finally arrived in Poland. CTP. Alright, I guess a good way to simplifying it would be take x and you take x squared. Oh, cross the pod. X squared. There are two ways. Actually, there's like a. So a a good way to simplify it would be, let's see, plus 3x plus 5. That's a good way to simplify it. And then you can do the quadratic equation with that. It is fun, yeah. Something I want, yeah. I don't. I've been meaning to cross the pond. Once cross the pond again. Do you know? I might stream it. All right, we're at less below 10,000. Tomorrow? Oh boy. Oh yeah, I didn't know. Math lesson with Francis, yep. I mean, I can teach to a certain degree. I can teach math to a certain degree, not college level. Well, some college level. I could definitely teach pre-cal and all that stuff. But calculus, I know a little bit, but not enough to teach it. 8,000. I still don't know what I'm gonna fly. New York is already taken, so I'm probably thinking, I don't know, Newark or Baltimore or Montreal. I might do a Montreal flight. Montreal to Charles de Gaulle. Oh boy, the frames of rendering every single plane in the air. Yeah, you do, but not everybody does. I have a three-year-old CPU. Bottom gear, top gear. I remember Top Gear. That was fun. That was some funny shit when it came out. All right, so this is our final leg. Let's get ready. There's the airport. Hello, Scandinavian Tower. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing all right. We're about to land in Katowice, Poland. That's good. I'm doing Oulu, Helsinki right now. Oulu, Helsinki. Oh, that's nice. I think I've been to Helsinki just once, but I think there's a like pretty good scenery out there. Like I've been meaning to travel into some more Scandinavian and maybe flights and travel to Svalbard. But hey, welcome to the channel, Scandinavian Tower. I hope you're doing all right, and I hope your family's doing well. And if you have any questions about me or anything, feel free to let me know. Alright, so it's 10:22. I'm on the rocket. I'm in control on VATSIM. This cross upon is going to be basically a full control day across the network. Oh, wow. So yeah, it's going to be like F&O times 10 or something, times 100. I'm waiting on my Sweden S2 5 months out of 6-8 months training. Well, hey, congratulations! It's always good to get into ATC early. Also, I'm on the rocket. Welcome to the channel. I think I've seen you here before. So welcome to the channel. Same goes for Scandinavian Aviator, Scandinavian Tower. So if you guys enjoy the content, feel free to follow if you wish. We're just getting ready to land on Katowice here. Oh yeah. Iconic. Yeah, I'm in a few places, so yeah, people might heard of me. Thank you for the follow, Armin the Rocket. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Neolux family. Oh man, there was this one time where the lights went, where the power went out, and I didn't have internet until until noon, and it was terrible. All right, let's reduce speed like crazy. $2,500. We're on our way. I guess it's finally time to lower the gear. Yeah. It's Canadian Tower. If you're also new, feel free to follow if you enjoy the content. And good luck in getting your S2, man. S2 controls tower, if I'm correct, right? Because S1 controls ground, S2 controls tower, S3 controls approach at departure. Yeah, I wish you the best on getting your certification, man. I've been very lazy when it comes to getting my ATC certification, and Nick here is a witness. No problem, man. Aviators sticking to aviators. We stand by each other. All right, let's make sure we put the approach settings on. All right, so let's put in the approach VREF. 120 knots. Alright, here we go. We have everything set, flaps full, landing lights on. Actually, no, let's turn these on. No, Armin, that's Kermit. Kermit, I think he's talking about someone who's... Here we go. Let's tell people that we're about to land. Oh, I clicked both.
We were on our descent. Seatbelt signs going to be back up for our rattle. If you're up and about, please turn your seats, fasten your seatbelts. Still showing well ahead of schedule. Thanks again. Hope you have a nice week. Have you on here very shortly.
Alright, we got everything set. We're about almost at 1,000 feet. Yeah, I can't wait for Cross the Pond. Nick, when are you gonna fly out? Let's keep it at 125 then. Well, I'm just following the VREF, so maybe it is a little bit slow. I'm just following like the pre-ref settings. So for example, the reference speed right now is telling me to do like 120 knots. Because it all depends like it all depends on the weight, the amount of fuel you have. But yeah, it's a little bit low. But I guess that's what the plane is telling me to land with. Man, that's really early. That's like 5 in the morning for me. Actually, no, that's like 9 in the morning for me. Never mind. 8, 9, no, 10 in the morning for me. So I could start the stream on 10. I'll ask the folks in my Discord server if they would be up for it.
400.
300.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, a little bit of floating. Oh crap. Get over there, glom on, a touchdown. It says 0. Alright, butter's better than everything else. Let's go, reverse or green. 26 degrees, 26 seconds of floating. Would you look at that?
80 knots.
I'll have to take a look at that. Yeah, we gotta use those rudders, man. It's not telling me what the wind conditions are. So I had to looks like I had to rely on the METAR for that. Yeah, I know what is it for, but you know, usually it tells you the wind speed on the ND. But that's what you get for getting too used to technology and not relying on the old-fashioned way, right? Plus, my landing skills are better in an Airbus than in a Boeing because I don't practice on Boeings that often. Note to self, fly the Boeing more often. Even if it's just the NG, it'll get you better on flying that thing. I've been flying mostly Airbus, and that's my fault for not knowing how to fly this plane right. And usually, yeah, I start flaring at 30. And I guess there's something else that I didn't do is I didn't retard the engines. But you know, it's a learning experience every now and then. You can't have a perfect landing all the time. Let's keep going. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, in Katowice. Looks like this place does not have jetways, but that's fine. Oh boy, the lighting. And we made it to Poland. I'm going to work on my Potomac Approach certification in a few weeks. Yeah, I think you're moving to the San Juan RTAC and just probably just do my ground training over there. Problem is that San Juan is not in VAT USA, but it's in VAT car. So I guess I have to change everything. Let's see how we did. Let's see how we did this. It's probably gonna be terrible, but it's always a learning. It's always a learning experience. So it looks like we did get a little bit of a wind once we started on the ground. I also flared a little bit too early. And we just started floating and skidding off to the left. And I did a little bit to correct it, but I didn't do enough. And I just floated across, like, I don't know, the halfway of the runway. And I landed in the shoulder of the runway. What about that? Remember to use those rudders. Don't forget. Alright, we made it to Katowice. We're getting a lot of light. And I guess that's the flight, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed. And I guess there's one last thing I could do. Doors. And that's it, folks. We made it to Poland in one piece. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful episode. If you guys have any questions or you guys want to continue talking to me, you can always feel free to follow me or join me in my Discord server. The Nightbot throws out the Discord link every now and then, but if you can't find it in the chat, you can always find it in the channel description on Twitch. As always, this is the last time we're probably going to be. Don't forget to show up on Sunday tonight for the FNL. As always, stay safe, God bless, and have a great day or great night, depending on where you are. See ya. Actually, let's go to Twitch and see if we can raid someone. I don't think any of my friends are streaming right now. Oh, Coltrane is. Yeah, sure. Let's raid Coltrane.